We're excited to get the season started this year. The girls have been working hard since the summer, and we've got some new players coming in that I think will be able to help us. And the only thing we're struggling with is we have some injuries. We hope that is cured by in a couple of weeks. We have three that are going to the doctor soon, so we're excited to have them back too, and that'll help our numbers. Any questions?
This is a two-part question. What leadership qualities are you looking for in your seniors this season, and are there any younger or new players you think can make an impact?
Yeah, I'm proud of my captains this year. They know how to talk to people. They're positive and they're hard workers, so they lead by example. They know that they're there to lift their teammates up, not tear them down, and be an ear for them in case they need it. And as far as newcomers, as far as freshmen, we have India Sane, who does not realize her potential yet. She knows how to move without the ball. She has a feel for the game you can't teach. She's going to help Sharaven rebound. And then we have Katie Griffin that's coming along. Cosmia, who's a senior's back. She's going to help. She's very athletic. I'm trying to think if we have anybody else, just freshman and sophomore. London Lindsay's been looking really well, but we just need to cut the cast off. She's one of the injured players, so we'll see how it goes.
How do you feel about opening the season with the defending state champion Gibson County?
Well, to be the best, you got to play the best. So they won the state championship in AA. It's going to be a real test for us. So we'll be able to gauge where we're at and what we need to work on.
How do you plan on motivating your players this season?
As I said previously, they are to be self-motivated. This is a sport you love to play. I shouldn't have to get on to you to come in and work hard. You just have to be self-motivated. But I'm there to pick them up when they get in their head. And like with all the girls' teams I worked with in the past, they're going to do that. They are they play more emotionally. So I'm there to be their sounding board.
What do you consider the team's biggest strengths and weaknesses going into the start of the season?
Our strength is definitely our defense. We have a lot of quick players. They don't give up. But like last year, we lost a lot of close games because we just couldn't put the ball in the basket. So we've been working on our shooting a lot this year.
This is a two-part question. How do you foster a strong sense of team culture both on and off the court? And how do you ensure that the players are buying into that vision?
Well, I keep up with everything they do, from their grades to what they're doing outside to extracurricular activities. They know I'm going to find out no matter what it is. You can ask them. We don't know how Parker knows, but she knows. But it's just doing things together. We try to talk a lot before and after practice. If they need anything, they know they can come to me. We'll work it out. But it's just they need to come together themselves. That's why I try not to go too much into the locker room to see how well they can get along. But I always know what's going on.
What are your main goals for this upcoming season?
Just to get better. We may start out taking some bumps due to injury and just building that team chemistry, but we want to get better each game, which means we want to be ready for district. That's the most important.
How do you handle setbacks, whether it's a tough game or a loss?
You just, like I tell the girls, if you turn the ball over, next play, same thing. We can watch film, see where we need to improve the next day, but you just need to shake it off. It's over. There's nothing you can do about it. So let's work on what we need to work on and get ready for the next.
What qualities does a successful basketball player need?
work ethic. You need to be at practice. You need to get things done in the classroom because you in high school you're a student athlete. Student first, athlete second, because it's a privilege for you to play, not something you have to do. So when you're out there, you need to give it 100%. That means showing up for practices, being a leader on the floor. So you just have to work hard at it. It's work ethic.
Can you describe your coaching style?
I just try to be the type of coach I'd want to play for. I've had some tough coaches in the past. I hate to say it, but some generation of kids these days can't take the tough coaching. Some can, some can't. So you just have to get to know your players and fill them out, and then you have to realize what can I do and how I'm going to reach them.
As you head into your third year as head coach, what have you learned in previous years that you plan to apply to this season?
As an assistant coach, I learned from a lot. My dad was a coach. I coached with Coach Harris, and he was also my high school coach. And I still talk to him. He even comes by. He comes to all the games. And Coach Rudisell, we still talk about 2 or 3 times a week, his teams and mine. So we just bounce ideas off each other, and if he needs something, I'm there. If I need something, he's there, and we just talk about different plays, defenses. So you learn from the people in your past.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
As returning players, how do you approach mentoring the younger or newer players on the team?
I think we can mentor them by remembering that we were the younger players at one point too, and so just being easy on them.
Motivation. Definitely like just trying to keep a smile on their faces and keep them up even when they make mistakes.
What games or tournaments are you looking forward to this season?
Gibson County.
Yeah, the first game is always something that we look forward to as a team.
I would say teams like Haywood and Fairware.
Have there been any changes to your approach or strategy since the last season that you're excited to implement this year?
Just continuing to work together as a team and just do our best that we can.
Definitely having more confidence.
Yeah, keeping our confidence up.
As leaders on the team, how do you plan to keep the team motivated throughout the entire season?
Working together with them, like explaining stuff, making sure everything's fine, like just be that person for them.
Yeah, making sure that we understand what's going on and that we can be a good friend and a teammate at the same time.
Molly, being a senior and having a leadership role, how do you plan to help the team succeed this season?
I plan to motivate them, be their voice even when they don't want to listen to their coach, to help them understand everything.
Are there any specific skills or areas of your game you want to improve this year?
Rebounding.
Keeping our confidence up even whenever we're losing or even if we are having a good game.
Yeah, confidence.
What challenges have you faced as a female athlete?
I would say when it comes to like being a girl that plays girl basketball, they don't really support us as much as they do the boys.
Yeah, I feel like we get looked down on, maybe not supported as much as the boys' sports.
Yeah, I feel like all attention be on the boys instead of the girls sometimes.
This is from Meredith. How do you handle the pressure of balancing sports and schoolwork?
Well, having played sports my whole life, I feel like I've had to learn how to balance where I put my time. And playing 3 sports, it does get difficult, but as long as you get spread evenly, it works out.
How has your off-season training prepared you for the upcoming season?
Getting to play summer camps and getting to practice together all preseason helps us learn like each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Having a player last year go to play college basketball, does that motivate you to go harder in practice?
Yeah, it's like motivational to see Nevaeh out there playing and doing her thing like she used to do when she played for here.
Yeah, it's good to see that somebody from Bolivar that we knew personally got to go on to the next level. And so I feel like it helps us to work harder.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it just make the girls see something that somebody from like a small town to go somewhere big to play basketball.
Tell us about your coach.
I feel like Parker connects with us not only as a coach, but whenever we need her, she's able to also be our friend, like, and help us through and understand what we're going through.
She also works with us whenever we're having trouble with school and balancing school and basketball. She lets us off and so we can be able to get our work done.
I feel like she like a mother to us because like if you ask for anything, she'll be like, yeah, it's never a no to our answer.
Thank you.